tell me what you're seeing on the scene so far.
We are seeing a bloody knife that was found on the other side of the room.
We found DNA at the crime scene, and we have DNA from all the suspects, and we're using a gel electrophoresis to see if all the alleles match up, and then we can find which suspect was at the crime scene.
Hunter was in here working, and they got in an argument, so Hunter came over and he pushed the ladder, which explains why there were fingerprints on the ladder.
This is the second death in the building today.
We need some help.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. I'm Hunter Taphouse.
I'm Austin Boast.
All right, let's skip the formalities and get right to it.
Well, we've had 2 murders in the building today alone.
Well, have you begun your investigation yet?
Yes, we have. We've begun gunshot residue, blood typing, and fingerprinting.
For gunshot residue, we tested the swabs from the different suspects in the scene using a strong acid. For saliva, we coated it in a starch mixture and are now testing with iodine.
Right. Well, can I take a look at the crime scene? Of course. This way. Right. Well, what can you deduce from the scene, chaps?
From the blood splatter and the location of the body, we believe that he fell from the ladder and crushed his head.
Based on the motor nearby, we believe he may have died of asphyxiation of carbon monoxide poisoning. There were no stab wounds in the body, so we have no reason to believe the knife was actually used for the murder.
Right. We'll take you to the second scene. Of course. Right. What do you believe has happened so far?
Well, we believe the victim was shot in the throat by Chris, the boyfriend of one of his students.
We believe the motive would be something between the doctor and the student, and Chris not enjoying that.
Right. So what kind of motivation do you think they would have for this?
We believe it was either the student wasn't doing very well in the class and for some reason the boyfriend did not like this, or there was a relationship between the doctor and the girlfriend.
Right. What evidence have we collected so far?
Gunshot residue was found on the hands of Chris, and it matches up with gunshot residue found at the scene. And his fingerprints were found on the gun that was also recovered.
Right. Well, I think we should head back to the lab. We'll dig you there.
I'm a real scientist. I have a lab coat. Okay. And goggles. And a tooth.
This is Dr. Watson.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, Dr. Watson, what have you and your investigators been doing to solve this crime?
Well, it really takes a whole crew of investigators to be able to solve a complicated crime like this. So we've been looking at blood splatter analysis. We've also been doing a little bit of blood typing on the various blood pools found at different locations. There was urine found at the crime scene, saliva, hair, fibers, lots of different types of evidence we've been investigating. It takes a lot of different chemical methods to be able to analyze all of these samples, as well as DNA analysis in our forensic lab.
So I assume you're going to be pretty proud of your investigators with how far they've advanced in this field.
Our investigators have come great lengths. It takes great teamwork to be able to solve a mystery like this. I'm very proud of their abilities to competently analyze all these various biological specimens using the miracles of chemistry. I hope that they'll continue to learn and be budding forensic scientists as they progress on throughout the investigation. I think we're very close to solving it. We just need to get into our time of death analysis and then they will be finished.
I'm assuming they've been great at their teamwork.
Their teamwork and collaboration is the most important part of a successful investigation.
Right. Well, I'm going to check in with the rest of the investigators and see if we've come to a close on this case. the verdict?
Verdict is Cassie killed Dr. Krabs based on the evidence we gathered and her DNA showing up on him.
For the crime scene in the high bay, the verdict is it was a complete accident, that it was only coincidence that other people's DNA and hair were found in the room nearby.
Well, investigators, it sounds like school's out.
Thanks for your help.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a privilege investigating with you today.
The honor was ours.
Right.
Stop right there, I'll send the dog. Stop! Stop, I'll send the dog. Attaboy. 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 Duke, out! Good boy. Good boy.